Hello friends, very good morning to you. Once again, I am your Oneri ma'am, and today I am here with your lesson number 7 and part 2, Korg, or you can say Kaurg by Lokesh Abrol. And Korg is a coffee country famous for its rainforest and spices, and lots of adventurous things are there to enjoy. Korg is a really adventurous place. You can enjoy your you can enjoy your leisure time over there, and you will get a good experience of adventure. Yes, Korg by Locus Abrol. As I told you that you can experience good thrill of adventure over there, and it is really good place to see. You can enjoy over there. You can plan your vacations over there, and you will have a good time over there. Okay. Yes. First, introduction. So, the lesson gives us a beautiful insight of the smallest district of Karnataka. So, Kurg is belongs to a small. It's a district of Karnataka, and its people. The people has an amazing weather throughout the year with enough rain during the monsoon season. The people of Korg are known to be one of the bravest. Coffee is the main crop grown in this region. A variety of animals can be found here, while the place is surrounded by beautiful Brahmagiri hills, islands, and Tibetan settlements. You can see in this picture that it's a really beautiful place. Weather is very good throughout the year. Enough rain during the monsoon season. People of Korg known to be one of the bravest persons. Coffee is the main crop grow in this region. Variety of animals you can be found there. With the place is surrounded by beautiful Brahmagiri hills. So Brahmagiri hill, it is surrounded by Brahmagiri hills, islands, and Tibetan settlements. Let's see what the next. Yes, start with the text portion. First paragraph. Midway between the Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore sides a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. This land of rolling hills is inhabited by a proud race of martial men, beautiful women, and wild creatures. So, drifted from means being carried along gently by air, and martial means having to do with war. So, Kurg is a place so beautiful that it seems like a piece of heaven has drifted away from God's kingdom and has settled on the earth. So, we can say that it's a small heaven on the earth. It is somewhere between Mysore and Mangalore. Generally, this question asked rapidly that where Kurg or Korg situated. So, you have to write down this way that it is situated between midway of Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore. Okay, so that should be the right answer. So it is settled down. It is somewhere between Mysore and the Mangalore. It is an area with low hills of unique height. Hills are low, but their heights are unique. The men are brave warrior. The women of Kurg are pretty. The women of Korg are pretty, and men are brave warriors. The place has a variety of wild animals too. You will find wild animals, wild creatures, variety of wild creatures over there. Kurg or Kodagu, the smallest district of Karnataka, is home to evergreen rainforest, spices, and coffee plantation. Evergreen rainforests cover 30% of this district. During the monsoon, it pours enough to keep many visitors away. The season of joy commences from September and continues till March. So the best time to visit Korg is September to March. Otherwise, you won't be able to visit Korg during monsoon because you will find enough uh, uh, rain to stop visitors over there. The weather is perfect with some showers thrown in for good measures. The air breathes of uh, invigorating coffee estates and colonial bungalows stand tucked under tree canopies in prime corners. Canopies means roof-like covering made of trees that form a shelter. Prime means here best, and invigorating means strong. Here it means strong. So also known as Kodagu, it is one of the smallest district of Karnataka. 30% of area of Korg is covered with evergreen rainforest, and the place receives rain for most part of the year, especially during the monsoon season. The period from September to March is ideal for visiting Korg. The weather is pleasant and there is some rain which makes it worthwhile. The air is filled with a strong fragrance of coffee due to the abundant coffee plantation. So it is properly or basically famous for coffee plantation. So the air is also filled with the strong fragrance of coffee. Okay, September and March is the perfect or ideal time for visit Korg. The weather is pleasant and there is some rain which make it worthwhile. Okay, and it is also known as Kodagu in one of the smallest district of Karnataka, and 30% of area of Coorg is covered with the evergreen rainforest, and the place receive rain for most of the part of the year. So whole year they are facing this rain, but in monsoon they have a heavy rainpour. So that is why they used to stay away visitor in monsoon time. Otherwise the other seasons are quite good to visit Korg. The fiercely independent people of Kurg are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. As one story goes, a part of Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled here when return became impractical. These people married among us the locals, and their culture is apparent in the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites which are distinct from the Hindu mainstreams. The theory of Arab origin draws supports from the long black coat with an embroidered waist belt worn by the Kodavas, known as kupia. It resembles the kufia worn by the Arabs and the Kurdas. Mainstream means a traditional which most people follow. Tales of valors means stories of courage and bravery, usually in a war. Descent means origin. Okay, so here it says that the people of Kurg are believed to be of Greek or Arabic background and are generally ferocious. This theory came into begin because of their dressing style. They are believed that they are belongs to Greek or Arab just because of their dressing styles. They are generally seen wearing long and black coat with embroidered waist belt known as kupia. Kupia is similar to the kufia worn by Arabs and Kurdas. It is also rumored that some people of Alexander's army could not return to their homeland, and so they settled in Korg while returning from the south. The people of Korg marry each other, and their cultures as well as rituals are very different from the ones followed by Hindus. Their culture are different from the Hindu cultures because they are supposed to immigrant fellows, and that is why they understand, they know that they have a different culture and rituals than the Hindus. Yes, this is how they look. This is their way of wearing the clothes. Kurgi homes have a tradition of hospitality, and they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor related to their sons and fathers. The Kurg regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian Army, and the first chief of the Indian Army, General Cariappa, was a Kurgi. Even now, Kodavas are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license, most decorated, having received the maximum number of awards for bravery in the war. So now the people are very welcoming and warm in culture. They are always ready to entertain with stories of their ancestor. They are known to be independent, ferocious and brave, which is evident from the fact that the Kurg regiment in the Indian Army has received the maximum number of awards for bravery. The first chief of the Indian Army, named General Karippa, belonged to Korg. Also, these are the only people permitted to carry firearms freely, unlike others who need a license. This shows that the Kurgis are reliable too. They are only allowed to keep firearms with them without license, and they are shown their glorious bravery in the this part of country's well-being. They get much award than the any other country, or any other region. So they are known as the brave. The river Kaveri obtained its water from the hills and forest of Korg. Mahasir, a large freshwater fish. Around this water, kingfishers dive for their catch, while squirrels and langurs draw partially eaten fruit for the mischief of enjoying the splash and the ripple effect in the clear water. Elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed in the river by the mahots. Mahots એટલે mahavat. Mischief means playful behavior. Ripple effect means a small wave or series of waves on the surface of water, especially as caused by a slight breeze or an object dropping into it. Mahots means a person who works with, rides and tends an elephant. Now, he says that the evergreen forests and hills of Korg provide water of Kaveri, water to river Kaveri, a major river in South India. A large freshwater fish called Mahasir is found in this water and is looked for by the birds. Squirrels and langurs play in these waters by throwing half-eaten fruits, whereas elephants enjoy bathing in it. So we find that langurs are there, squirrels are there, elephants are there. There are birds too. So we will find this total natural atmosphere over there. We will find that whenever we visit, we can connect ourselves with the nature. The most laid back individuals become converts to the life of the high energy adventures. As I told you, that you will find so many adventurous things over there, and you can do these adventurous activities over there, and you can feel the thrill. You can give a new turn to your life by doing this kind of adventures, and you can give a thrill to your life. So say that adventures with river rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing and mountain biking. Numerous walking trails in this region are a favorite with trekkers. Trekking kind of thing. So laid back means relaxed, not in a hurry. Rafting, traveling in a river in a raft, means a floating platform made by tying to planks together. Canoeing, traveling in a river in a canoe, means a large narrow boat. Rappelling, going down a cliff by sliding down a rope. And trails means paths created by walking. So here the tourist, here you see the picture. In this picture you see that is the this is the image of rappelling. So you have to go down the mountain, okay, going down a cliff or a mountain by sliding down a rope. So you have to you can go, you have to going down cliff by helping of the rope. This is the, it is seen in this picture. So that is called rappelling. So these are the adventures. Okay, the tourists who visit Cork to relax in the nature beauty of the place also get attracted towards the various adventure sports activities available like river rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing, mountain climbing. The hills have a various paths formed by the footsteps of walkers who would really like to do trekking. So trekking should be possible over there. And this river rafting, okay, river rafting, you all know that you have to wear that jacket and you have to 10-15 peoples are there on the boat and you have to enjoy this river rafting. Okay, then this canoeing is also kind of a boating, but in that there is a traveling in a river with a in a canoe means a large but a narrow boat. So that is called canoeing. Okay, mountain biking with the help of the cycle, you will enjoy the ride of mountain, the harsh, the up and down paths. So that is called mountain biking. That it is also shows in this movie Yaria. So you will get the idea, mountain biking. Birds, bees and butterflies are there to give you company. Macus, Malabar squirrel, langurs and slender loris keep a watchful eye from the tree canopy. I do, however, prefer to step aside for wild elephants. So, while taking a walk in their region, one may find a variety of animals around them like birds, bees and butterflies fly around you, while squirrels and langurs keep an eye on you from the trees. Wild elephant can also be found in Cork, and you have supposed to be aware from that kind of wild animals. This is the image of Macus. Macus is the kind of a monkey. The climb to the Brahmagiri hills brings you into a panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Cork. You can see the misty landscape of Cork. A walk across the rope bridge leads to the 64-acre island of Nisargdham, running into Buddhist monks from India's largest Tibetan settlement at nearby Bailakuppe is a bonus. The monks in red ochre and yellow robes are amongst the many surprises that wait to be discovered by visitors searching for the heart and soul of India, right here in Cork. Panoramic view means a view of a wide area of a land. So here it is gives the idea of panoramic view. To have an overlook at the beautiful city of Cork, one must climb up to the Brahmagiri hills. Cork is surrounded by astounding place of beauty like the island of Nisargdham and Bailakuppe, which is the India's largest Tibetan settlement. Monk wearing red, orange and yellow colored garments can also be found in the district of Cork, where their lifestyle is fascinating view of for the travelers. A mix of diverse culture can be seen here, which represent the heart and soul of India. Okay, the monks, they are wearing this red, orange and yellow color garments are there. This Buddhist kind of thing you will find. This Bailakuppe, okay, it's a largest Tibetan settlement. Okay, and we find this represent that heart and soul of India, mix of diverse. Okay, vividhitama ekta we can find in this kind of regions too. Yes, these are the adventure activities of Korg. First of is in the first scene, first picture, you can see this river rafting, that the waves are in that heighten, and people are doing or enjoying this river rafting. Then this canoeing also kind of take a round of a river, but it is a very long and narrow boat, and you have to do the same. Okay, this rappelling, you are coming down to the from the cliff with the help of the rope. So these are the images of this adventurous activity, so you have get a better idea that what sort of things are there. This is the rock climbing. You have to with the help of the rope and your body, you have to climb, you have to in the rappelling, you have to come going down from the cliff. In this, you have to go up to the rock. Mountain biking, you have to help with the help of this kind of advanced cycle. You have to go through these mountain paths, and you will enjoy the thrill of mountain biking. Trekking is, as we all know, that you have to used to walk for a you have to walk long, you with the help of some tents and all, and you can get a things over, sorry, you can you you have to cave your path over there, and you will get the you have to pass through some hills, then some this forest area. So some small streams you will get. So this is a very good experience that you are being with nature in this trekking kind of thing. Animals of Korg, this is a macus. I have put image in the earlier slide. This is the Malabar squirrel, and this langurs, it's our monkeys general. And this is the slender loris. This is the photo of baby slender loris. Then this is the image of Nisargdham over there. So it's a kind of a small kind of trekking in jungle. It's in between the jungle, it's kind of an island, so you will get a good experience and thrill over there. And this is the golden temple of Kurg, Bailakuppe. It's a Tibetan Namdroling monastery. It's a kind of a temple. Okay, but it's this belongs to this Buddhist kind of religion, and you will find this Bailakuppe is there. So I hope you have idea about all the concept you have heard in your lessons. Okay, so here I am ending my lesson with this all the images, all the adventures, and I hope you enjoy this lesson, and I hope you will visit Korg once in your life. It will really gives you a very good and thrilling experience. I hope you enjoyed this lesson a lot, and we will meet in our next session. Till then, have a good time ahead. Bye bye.